Hey, what's going on everyone? So Chesby being a new video on Duel Links, and today we are looking at a Cyber-Stein deck, and you probably can tell by the thumbnail and the deck description what the deck is based on, and it's Cyber-Stein Aromage. And the reason why I decided to make this deck is because yesterday I watched a video on the reason why Cyber-Stein got banned in the TCG, and the reasoning behind Cyber-Stein's ban was the fact... Wait, there we go. The reason why Cyber-Stein got banned is for the fact people started teching it into all of the decks. Like, there used to be Cyber-Stein Burn deck, Cyber-Stein Monarchs, Cyber-Stein everything. No matter what deck it were, people threw at least about one copy of Cyber-Stein into the decks, just to see if they could pull it out late game, early game, to pull off the sweet OTKs that it can by summoning the fusion materials. So I thought to myself, what deck in Duel Links can actually abuse this system? And the first thing that came to my mind is, well, the deck would have to gain life points because we only have 4,000. So I was like, Aromage, it must work in Aromage. So today I have brought you a Aromage deck. It's not focused on getting out the high level monsters or anything. It's focused on getting out your Jasmines and your Rosemaries to give yourself some life points, control the board a little bit by throwing stuff into defense and whatnot. We have Super Rushes and Econs to protect us. We are running the 2 copies of Cyber-Stein. Pay 500 life points, special summon one fusion monster onto the field. I'm also running this just so we can actually search out the Jasmines and the Aromage, the Rosemary that we need. Obviously we've got the 3 field spell because the field spell is the most essential piece. We're also running 2 draining shields just in case, and 1 mirror wall. The deck, as you can see, it's pretty balanced. We're running restart with it just in case. And the extra deck looks like this. It's just a basic like extra deck with Blue Ice Ultimate in case we need to get 4,500 attacking. We have the Joker right here, 3,800, really nice effect as well. We have Master of Oz just in case they Super Rush and select lights. We can bring out Master of Oz, which is Earth, or Geomet King just in case we actually can get no Geomet King play out, and a Cycloroid if we need to attack our opponent directly with 1,600 and end the game. That's there. So it is a pretty solid deck, and yeah, let's jump into some duels and see if we can actually abuse Cyber-Stein. It's going to catch a lot of people off guard, unless we open up with like a pretty bad hand and we have Cyber-Stein and we need to restart, then they're going to see our hand and they'll see the Cyber-Stein, which is super unfortunate. But apart from that, they'll probably think we're running just an ordinary Aromage deck. I know that DK showed off a Lava Golem Aromage kind of deck lately, so loads of people will be thinking maybe it's the same build as that. But as soon as we actually do pull the Cyber-Stein out and activate its effect, they'll be like, oh shit, what have I got myself into? Plus they might not play too defensively because they know it is Aromage, because people don't play too offensively against them. So we could actually, oh, this is a nice hand, I like this. So we could actually make some very big plays from this. He does throw down a face down, end his turn. Can we get some back row? We do not draw it into any back row, so what I'm going to do is activate our Aromage Garden. We'll go for the Jasmine play because Jasmine will be able to get us a card from the deck, and hopefully it can be something nice for our back row. It isn't back row. That's a feels bad, man. So I will go into Rosemary right now. We'll attack with 2,300. Is it? Let's see what he's running. Well, it stops card effects, so that's a really good thing for us as well. He can't play Econs, he can't play the effects of that. So it kind of stops Sylvans a bit. If he destroys our field spell and then attacks into our Jasmine, that could be pretty bad for us. And it's pretty bad that we didn't draw into any of our back row whatsoever, except our field spell, which is a pretty good play, I guess. All we need to do is gain a few more life points, and then we can pop off dramatically. So right now, I'll activate our Aromage Garden. There's a double Cyclone. I think I still do get the effect off, though. I did not get the effect off. That's a feels bad, man. So, I can literally go for game. Our life points are higher than our opponent's, and he can't activate anything from his hand. So why not? I'll just attack the game. This is another reason why I wanted to run it with Aromage, because it is a pretty powerful control deck. Just like that, we win. the Cyber-Stein's there just in case you do have enough life points, because we all know if an Aromage deck does set up pretty early, they can gain some mad life points. Ooh, I'll take it. They can gain some crazy amounts of life points. So having that one, I might swap it to one Cyber-Stein, having that 1 or 2 Cyber-Steins in your deck and pulling it out will catch your opponent off guard so hard. And I really think this deck can work. I was trying to think of other decks where you can throw Cyber-Stein in and try and make it work, but I think the only way that will happen is if you run life cost A and throw it into some decks that way. But I think the only deck that will work with restart or balance and whatnot is this deck, the Aromage. So we won that first duel pretty easily. I don't know if my opponent bricked or if we just shut him down because he couldn't draw off the card we threw into the graveyard, his monster. Dual standby. We'll probably get a really nice hand right now. That is perfect. So let's see what we can do here. I kind of want to just throw that in defense mode and then turn, but I think I'll just go in. I'll attempt to go in. We'll gain some life points and I'll throw my monster into defense, protecting it as well. If it is an OTK deck, we might be in a bad situation, but if he does destroy our monster before destroying our field spell, then we will be gaining, is it 1,000 life points? Yeah, gain 1,000 life points. And then we can bring out Cyber-Stein and go ham sandwich on him, depending on what he's playing. Hatronade. He's not running masks because he doesn't have an extra deck. So what else could he be running that could OTK us? I'm going to let it go through. Because I could have activated and selected Dark. I was actually going to select Light because I got a feeling it might be CA. We'll find out. And then I chose not to because if he doesn't destroy my field spell, no, he throws 3 back row, his Archfiends. Okay, then it's okay. So we're going to gain 1,000 life points right there. He has 3 back row with that monster, which is terrifying. So I don't know if I want to go for the Cyber-Stein right now. We can go for it if we need to. But that 3 back row is pretty terrifying. Should we just risk it? Screw it, we'll risk it. Let's see what my opponent does right here. See, he just saw a Cyber-Stein out of nowhere and now he's like, oh, what the hell is this? So we can activate Cyber-Stein's effect. It'll put us down to 500 life points. But we do have Draining Shield and Super Rush protecting us. What do I want to go out into? I could go into Blue Ice Ultimate, I guess. Screw it, I'll go into Blue Ice Ultimate. I can't attack into his monster because it can only... Yeah, I just can't. So I think I'm going to throw down Super Rush end my turn. Actually... It can't be destroyed by battle with monsters that have... So I can still attack into it. It just can't be destroyed by battle. So let's try and attack into it, see what happens. I don't even think... What did... Mirror Mail? Oof. Ouch. What is he running? Mirror Mail. Cosmic Cyclone. He's literally, like, doing everything perfectly. Wait, does his monster stay 4,500? Wow, his monster stays 4,500. And it can't be destroyed by battle that has a monster. What is going on? His monster can't be destroyed by battle. With 1,900 or more attack, and it has 4,000 attack. That is crazy. So both of his monsters are Earth, so I can do this. But if he has an Econ, it's game over. There's the Econ. My god, I'll actually check my opponent's deck because that is filthy. Him opening up with 3 back row really did hurt us. That's amazing. I might actually showcase his deck on the channel at some point. Because that would cool. Shout outs to him. I think he's got a Japanese name though. we had plays. It's just a shame that he opened up that heavily with back row. If it was any other like ordinary Taya deck that doesn't have that much back row and goes fully out like aggro, we could have been in a very good situation. That is filth. Whoa. His version of that's pretty well, not pay to play, pretty free to play as well. So there you go. There's a free to play fun deck for you on the screen. 4,500 attacking monster that can't be destroyed by monsters with more than 1,900 attack. That's stupid. I need to test the deck out similar to that. Jump straight into the next duel, see what we can do. Hopefully we can pop off. I really do have high hopes for a Cyber-Stein Aromage deck though. Maybe if you lower the Cyber-Stein down to 1 just to have it there in case. And maybe add the big boss Aromage monster, can't remember her name, but she might do well. This hand is so perfectly balanced. Is it another player with super bad back row of Destiny? No idea what he could be running, but I'll play the field spell. From this, we'll be able to join to another monster unless he decides to Divine Wrath us. If he Divine Wraths, I think we do gain the 1,000 life points, which is still good. So there's 500 life points. We draw into another Jasmine. We'll just end our turn. We have plays. Let's see what my opponent is running. Is he going to flip his monster? He's deciding what to do because I do have heavy back row right now. Ooh, I could go into Rosemary. But I think I'm just going to go in with Jasmine right now. This way we're going to draw 2, I think. Let's see these plays. And he's letting us gain life points, which is really bad because he doesn't know about the Cyber-Stein tech. There's the Cyber-Stein in our hand. We can normal summon our Rosemary off this. And we'll attack into his face down, see what it is. If he has a Wall of D, then rip. But you can't activate monster effects, so if it's a flip effect monster, it's going to be negated. There's the Wall of D. I'm okay with that. Let's see what his face down is anyway. Oof. Earth. Look at him trying to go in. Ouch. I'm getting rid of that, like right now. Earth. We just took so many life points. We do have the econs protecting us as well. Plus, I think, yeah, we do have a draining shield. Plus, we can gain our life points back with the garden. We're in a pretty good situation, I guess. We'll activate garden. Throw you into defense. This is looking bad for us, especially if my opponent doesn't play any more monsters. I'll throw everything into defense, end my turn. Hopefully my opponent does think I'm running the big boy monster. That way he goes aggressive. We'll just see what he does. He's throwing a face down again. This is very bad for us. All we can do is keep ending that turn because he's not playing aggressively whatsoever. I think his whole deck's like super defensive. He actually tributed a monster for a face down. Yeah, he doesn't have a aggro deck. And we have 3-0. There's nothing we can do. I think we're going to deck out. That feels bad, man. This is when the big monster would come in clutch because we would be able to tribute off, I guess. Because he's going to just keep throwing everything into defense. I guess the play I'm going to have to make right now We know that he is running Earth monsters. I have to do this. It's the only thing. But he's probably got another Spike Shield down. I have to activate Super Rush Headlong right now. We do have 3 monsters left in our deck. I don't think he has any attacking monsters whatsoever. There was literally nothing we could do. If we look at his deck, it's going to just be full of like crazy stuff that's going to be defensive. Which is a feels bad, man. It's cool to see people like using non-meta decks, but I really want to face some meta decks right now with this deck. Yeah, look at that. Nothing in his deck is offensive, maybe that, but he wasn't actually playing it offensively. He was just playing like super defensively, which was bad for us because after that Wall of D, there was literally nothing we could do. So maybe taking in the level 6 Rosemary monster might actually be good. Aromage monster. No, Rosemary. The Aromage. We'll try one more duel, see how it goes. That Wall of D really did hurt us. I think he was running like 3 Wall of D, 3 Spike Shield, and just pure defense. So hopefully we can face a aggressive deck. I really want to face an aggressive deck. He does have an extra deck, so it could be Masked Heroes or like some kind of aggressive deck. We'll have to see. This is a really nice hand as well, so I'll keep it. Let's see what my opponent decides to do. I am enjoying Aromage again, once again. It is a very fun deck to use. So let's throw Garden down. Is he actually going to Cosmic Cyclone? Typhoon? Oh, I think he's running a Suicide deck. He takes 1,000 life points. Feels bad, man, for my opponent. We get to draw a card and gain 500 life points. Why not? I'll go into her this turn. I think we had game if we went into the other, but I actually want to get Cyber-Stein off. Unless he's just running that Suicide deck. Yeah, because Rosemary would... Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No. I just realised what deck he's running. Oh, God. He's running Life Cost 0. Yeah, he's going to take... There we go. He can activate his Life Cost 0 right now. Fire Plant. Yep, he's trying to hit the big boy. I don't have any of them. Does he have the Cyber-Stein in the hand? There's the Cyber-Stein. We will Super Rush and protect ourselves, I guess, depending on what he does bring out. I kind of want to protect the Jasmine, but at the same time I think we can survive a hit. That's fine. And then he can bring out something else as well. Is it another Disc Blade Rider? Well, Cyber Blade. Oh, please don't have a spell in your hand. Actually, I think this is game over. We'll just have to see. Yeah, because I don't... Yeah, it's game over. That's a feels bad, man. The second I attacked into him, I was like, I know what this deck is. I think we're gaining 1,000 life points. We should gain 1,000 life points. Actually, he can negate it. We didn't gain 1,000 life points. We're still surviving. We're still surviving. It's all good. Going to take 3,800. I think our life points are going to still be higher than my opponent's. They are. Oh, I feel so bad for my opponent. He can't activate monster effects from his hand. I think that was a bad idea for me to activate that because no, he can't stop it. And now all I need to do is attack into his Cyber-Stein. He can't activate Kuriboh from his hand because my life points are higher than his. Monster effects cannot be activated. At the last second, as soon as I attacked, I'm like, shite. It could be life cost 0, and it was. But we still managed to pull off the W. Anyway, that is gonna do it for today's video, so I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please leave a like on the video. It really helps our channel. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.